In today's video, we'll be looking at the 8th principle of animation, secondary action. So stay tuned. Hey guys, my name is Eon and welcome to my Start Animating YouTube channel, the channel that is specifically aimed at everyone that is new to animation and who is just starting out. So if that is you, well, you are at the right place. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and also click on that notification bell so that you can get notified every week when I upload a brand new video. So if you are new to animation or you are just starting out, I would like to ask you this simple question. Wouldn't it be awesome if you can just start animating and you can have your first animation done and dusted? Well, if you want to start animating and want to complete your very first animation, but you don't know where to start or where to begin or what to use, well, I've got some great news for you. I've got a free online video training for you, and the great thing about that video is that you will work alongside with me and I will guide you through everything, and by the end of the video you would have finished your very first animation. And that is so important, because I truly believe the only way you can become an animator, improve your skills, get better at what you're doing, is to start animating. You need to start somewhere, and this video will really help you, because you will start, you will finish your very first animation, and you will also have the basic knowledge of animation like keyframe animation, etc., so that you can continue and you can then continue working on your very own animation. So feel free, in the description box below there's a link. You can just click there, you can register, and you can take that free video training, and I'm sure it will really help you to get starting, because for me that is so important, to start animating, and that is why I've called this YouTube channel Start Animating. So today we will be looking at secondary action. That is the 8th principle of animation. Now basically it is very simple to explain. You get primary action and then you get secondary action. Now primary action is your main action, your main animation motion, if I can call it that. Then your secondary action is basically the animation or the actions that you will add on top of your primary action to enhance it. So you can really add emotion to it. You can really tell your story so much better. So if I can give you just a quick example using my face, let's say you want to be shocked, okay? So in an earlier video, we looked at squash and stretch and how you can use that to enhance your animations. So let's say you want to be shocked, you can go in and stretch out. So it's squash and stretch, okay? But that is your primary action. So it is surprise, so it is in, out. But now your secondary action is where you can really enhance it and take that primary action to a next level, so you can add emotion to it. So what you can do is you can now, let's say, squash and stretch your eyes and mouth. So when you squash in, you can close your eyes, and also you can see your cheeks are squashing in. And when you go surprise, you can stretch out your eyes, you can drop your jaw. So that is basically your secondary action that adds to your primary action, because now it just adds so much more emotion to your animation. It's not just like that, but it is like, you get the picture. Now I want to show you in my animation software a quick example of primary and secondary action and how you can use it in your animations just to tell your story so much better. So in front of me here I've got a character and it is just going to knock on the door. So it is a simple primary action animation. So if I press play, you can see it is just very simple, nothing flashy about it, nothing spectacular. It is just a guy knocking on the door. So let's have a quick look on it. Now you can see it really looks lifeless. There's nothing, there's no emotion to it. But I've got a second one here. Let me get that one, and Now what I did on this animation is I copied and pasted the first animation to the second one, but then I've added secondary actions to it just to enhance it a little bit more. So in this case, what I wanted to do is I want more urgency to this character that is knocking. So maybe he really needs to get inside. He needs to speak to that person. Is very urgent. So what I did was, if we look here, if we press play now, I've added a few animations to the secondary actions. And let's quickly press play. Okay, so what I did was, you will see that the door is bending as he knocks it. Okay, so that is a secondary action. So what that does is it tells the viewer, the audience, that he is actually slamming the door quite hard. So by just adding that one little animation to it, it gives the audience more information about what this character is doing, his mood, his action. You can now see he's very urgent. He really wants the person to open the door. And then also what I did was, his one arm is also bending a little bit backwards to give him some more motion. And also I've let his upper body move forward a little bit as he knocks it. Okay, so let's press play again. So you can see there's a lot of more upper body movement and his arms. So it really adds to the urgency. So that is all secondary actions. So if we compare the two next to each other, remember this is the exact same animation that I copied and pasted, and I've just added secondary actions to it. So if we now press play and we compare the two, you can see the one really tells a bit more than the second one. The first one is just the arm moving, but the second one, there's the door is bending, the upper body is moving, the other arm is also adding some momentum. So there's just a little bit more information that you can tell your audience that this character is more urgent. He really needs this door to be opened. So let's compare them again. So you can really see it really adds to your animation, and you can really tell your story so much more. You can add more emotion to your story, to your animation, to your character. So basically, guys, that is your secondary action, the 8th principle of animation. And let me know if you've enjoyed this video. Click on that thumbs up button. I would really appreciate if you do that, because that is another way you can support this channel. It really helps the YouTube algorithms. So guys, remember, if you're new to animation and you want to start out, remember to go and take that free online video training. It's absolutely free, and it will really help you get going in your animation journey. So that is it for me. I will see you guys next week with another video, the 9th principle of animation. Till next time, God bless and goodbye.